Hey everyone, welcome back to December Delight. I can't remember if it's day 3 or 4 of these videos. I am still waiting on my violin. I have this whole plan of what happens when I get my violin because I hope to do some little like intros of what my violin's gonna be like. But it hasn't come in yet, so I'm gonna have to get in touch with the company because I want my violin. No offense, company, but please, please, I want my violin. Anyway, I just was making this video tonight. It is kind of late. It's like 10:30 ish. And I should probably be going to sleep, especially since I have to work tomorrow. And I like everybody else in my house is asleep, which is why I'm kind of talking quietly. But I felt the need to just talk and express my feelings a little bit. Cause, I feel like in life, we feel like we take physical health so much more serious than mental health, and that is not an okay thing. Like if someone has a physical injury, we take that very seriously. In a workplace environment, in any type of environment, we take that seriously. But like mental health wise, you're just kind of supposed to deal with it. You're supposed to kind of go along with it. That might have just been me and my upbringing. Like I was just kind of raised where in a family where like you're just kind of supposed to push through it, whether it be like anxiety, depression, or just mental exhaustion. You're just kind of supposed to push through it. But I feel like we do live in a society where mental health is pushed to the side and not taken into consideration as much as physical health. And I think that it's something that is not a good thing and that we need to work on as a whole. And it's kind of weighing down on me. I wish I could take a couple mental health days off, but I'm feeling like a hypocrite in this regard and being just like, but you shouldn't, because you should just push through it, because that's what you do. You just push through it. You do it because you need the money, you need this. I mean, it's not like you have a physical injury or anything like now. So you don't have, just suck it up and deal with it. And that's what I feel like a lot of people think, like, well, just suck it up and deal with it. It's not like you have a physical injury. It's just in your mind. Well, I don't think we should be saying that. I think we should be able to take our mental health days, but I think if something is instilled in you throughout your life, that mental health days are like just not something that is um, logical or I don't, not good for you, but I mean that is not necessary. Then it's not something that you do. And so I'm one of those people who ends up just kind of pushing through it. And I don't know if any of you watched my other video about how I have epilepsy, but I do. Obviously, I have epilepsy, which means I do take a few medications for it, and sometimes I can get some side effects from the medications, and can make me like dizzy and see double sometimes, which can make it difficult to work and do things. And like just some days it just makes you want to go home. You want to go home and you want to take a nap. You just want to rest. It's very hard to like make that decision on do I just push through this and see if I can push through it for the next maybe 2 hours and then see if it wears off? Or do I just make that decision of take a mental health day and let myself rest? Because, I mean, you don't want a company thinking that you're taking too many mental health days, you know, but then also you don't want yourself to be in a mental health situation where you're not feeling good. So it's a really not a good situation either way. And that's what really sucks, because you can't justify, like, you shouldn't have to justify it, but like it's almost like they have to make you justify it, and that's really sucky. And yeah, I don't know. It's just, yeah, I had one of those days and I really just wanted to go home, and I decided that I was just gonna suck it up and deal with it. And I don't know. I didn't like it was it was a tough decision, and I don't know if it was the right I still don't know if it was the right decision. Like, does going home sometimes going home makes me feel like I'm weak. Um but I don't know. Yeah. Sometimes it makes me feel like I'm weak, but if I like feel like I need to go home for that type of stuff, but also sometimes I just feel like I do need to go home. And I also feel like sometimes I just don't get the support that I would really like from people. Sorry, I was not expecting to cry during this video. Um, yeah. So yeah, sometimes not getting support can be difficult. But yeah, so kind of why I was making this video tonight. And I probably should just go to sleep now. It's not exactly a delightful December, but I do think that mental health is something that we really need to think about for everybody, because if we don't, then we're just not helping anybody. We're hurting each other, and we need to look out for each other, because if we're not there for each other, especially right now when everybody feels like they're alone, I mean, they're not allowed. So many people either don't have jobs or are like can't leave their house, things like that. Like, it's just really hard. It's very hard to like not be able to see. Like, I didn't realize how much I took for granted, like being able to see people who like my best friends, and until now. So I didn't realize how much I miss them. So just so you know, I love you guys and I miss you. Yeah. um um but yeah. Um I'm gonna go to sleep now. Um and bye. I hope you stay safe, everybody, and healthy, and I promise I'm okay. Love you. Bye, guys.